Hello everyone and welcome back to the Coders Art channel. Today we are showcasing an AI-powered project research assistant app that helps the user analyze academic papers for their research projects. We will see exactly how this app can make understanding complex research papers and building projects based on them much easier. Now we will look at the core functionalities of the app. First is the paper search functionality. It searches the research papers and provides filtering by date, relevance, and research domain. Second, it provides intelligent paper analysis. The app takes research papers and creates detailed structured summaries. It extracts objectives, key insights, applications, limitations, and citations. Third, it has the AI-powered code generation feature, which generates practical code implementations based on research papers, including starter code templates, implementation examples, and interactive coding assistance. Fourth, it also has the presentation generator feature, which creates presentation slides from research papers automatically. It generates slide content, visual suggestions, and speaker notes with downloadable PowerPoint files and text exports for easy sharing. Now we will look at the target audience. The first group is students. We have students who want to understand complex research papers more easily. They can generate summaries, implementation code, and presentations for their theses and coursework projects. Next, we have software developers who want to integrate AI research analysis features into their apps, adding research capabilities without building from scratch. Next, we have researchers. Researchers can quickly analyze multiple papers, extract key findings, and generate summaries. This helps them stay updated with latest research and prepare detailed literature reviews faster. Then we have educators and professors who need to quickly understand new research and create teaching materials. Then we have industry practitioners like data scientists who can explore cutting edge research. They can generate implementation code and create presentations for their technical teams and stakeholders. Now, let's see this app in action. So here we have our Project Research Assistant app, an AI-powered research platform that helps users discover, analyze, and work with academic papers. At the top, we have a search interface where users can enter research-related queries or any academic subject of interest. Now, let's give it a query and see this app in action. So we will write provide the papers related to machine learning and we will hit enter and this will start searching. So here are the results. As we can see, it is providing the research papers related to machine learning. So here it says machine learning, and then here it also says machine learning. And here it does not say machine learning, but if we view this, we will see that it is a paper related to machine learning. And at once it will provide the 10 papers. And if you want to see more papers, then we can simply click on this show more papers button. And it will show the 10 more papers. And if you want to see 10 more, then we can keep clicking on this show more papers button and then it will show 10 more papers. So the app displays a list of relevant research papers with key information like the title, authors, and publication date. Each paper has several action buttons. For example, here view. Through this, we can view the paper details and links. If we click on this, then it will provide us with the author, published, as well as abstract, of the paper. And if we want to visit the link of the paper, we can simply click on this and it will navigate to the page of the paper. And if you want to see the paper directly, we can simply click on this PDF and it will open the paper. So this is about view. And then we have summarize to get an AI generated summary of the full paper content. Then we have then we have code to generate implementation code based on the paper. And at last we have these slides to create professional presentation slides from the paper. Talking of this list of papers, we can filter the paper based on the date. So let's say we want the paper that are published in 2022. So we will add that are published in 2022. And if we click enter, and as we can see, it is giving us paper that are published in 2022. And if we want a paper that is published by a particular author, for example, here it says Lina, so we can simply say by Lina. So here we can see we have a paper which has the author name Lina. And as she is the only author with the name Lina, it is not showing the show more paper button. Now, instead of this, what we can do is that we can also provide it the month and the year. So we will write published in September 2020. And here we can see it has provided the papers that are published in September 2020. Apart from this, we can also filter the list manually. So we can click on this filter icon. So it opens up a filter model with several options to refine our search result. It has provided the from date and to date. This let us specify a time period for our research papers. For example, if we only want papers that are published from January 2022 to January 2025, so we can specify these dates here. So we can simply click on this calendar icon. And if we click on any date, then it will be selected. We can also select the year. We can select the previous year as well as the new one. So with the help of this, we can select the dates. Then we have category filtering. So it will let us select the research domain of the paper. We have artificial intelligence, machine learning, we have robotics, and at the end we have physics as well. So we can also filter the paper based on the category. And then we also have sort by options. So we can sort result by relevance. And we can also select the newest first to see the most recent publications. And we can also select the oldest first for historical research progression. So let's say we want to see the newest one. So we can simply click here and we can click on apply. So you can see it is providing the newest paper first. So it has 29th of September 2020. And after that it has 27th of September. Then we have 26th. So it is providing the newest first. And if we change this to oldest first, then we have the 3rd of September. Then we have 8th of September, followed by 13th of September. So it is sorting the dates based on the newest first and the oldest first. Now, if we want to see the summary of a paper, then what we will do is that let's say we want to see the summary of a paper related to attention mechanism. So we can simply type the keyword here, attention. So here is the result, and we will perform this summarization on this particular paper named Exploring Human-like Attention Supervision in Visual Question Answering. So we can simply click on this summarize button, and it is saying that it is generating the summary. So here we have the result. It is providing the title of the paper. Then we have authors as well as the publication date. Then we have research objective, methodology, key findings. Then we have key insights of the paper. Then we are doing the citation analysis. And in this, we have three different fields: why important, context, and contribution. These three fields serve different purposes to provide detailed information about each citation. First is why important. This explains the significance or relevance of this citation to the current research paper. This tells us why this particular work matters in the context of the paper being summarized. Then we have context. This provides background information or situational details about when, where, or how this citation is used. This tells us the circumstances or setting in which this citation appears in the paper. Then we have the contribution here. It describes the specific contribution or key insight that this citation brought to the field. It tells us about what new knowledge, method, or understanding this cited work contributed. And among many citations, it will only provide the key citations. Then we have practical applications as well as limitations and future work. We can also download this summarization by clicking on this download button, and we can simply open this. So here we have our summary. So this was about the summary. Next, we will look at the code. So here we have code. We can simply click on here. So as we can see, this is the interface of our code generator. It is an AI powered code assistant. It will help us generate code based on the research paper, and it will also help us understand the concepts. So this is our chat interface. Here we will give the input, and if we want to generate the starter code for this research paper, then we simply click on this generate starter code, and this will give it the prompt to generate the starter code for this research paper. And here we can see it has provided the starter code for this paper. And if we want the suggestions on what code can be generated based on the topics that are mentioned in this paper, we can simply click on this generate suggestions button, and it is generating the suggestions. So here are the suggestions that it has provided. These are the prompts, and each prompt will implement a code. Let's say we want to implement this. So it will place the prompt here. We can edit this prompt if we want, or we can simply send it to the chat. So here is our code. It will provide the explanation as well as important notes. If we want to download this code, we can simply click on this icon and it will download the code in Python format. And if you want to copy the code, you can click on this, and this will copy the entire code. Now, apart from this, if we want to understand any concept which is not part of this research paper, we can also ask that concept. So let's say explain dynamic programming. So here it is explaining the dynamic programming, and it is providing the example, the Fibonacci series with different approaches. The, and if we want to save this whole reply, we can simply click on this download button here, and this will download the reply in a text file. And if you want to copy this whole reply, we can simply click here, and this will copy the entire reply. So this code generator will help us implement the code based on the research paper, and this will also help us to understand the concepts which are not part of this research paper. Now it is time to look at the another functionality, which is slides. So we will click on this slides, and this will open the interface for presentation generator. And the first thing we notice here is the presentation configuration, in which we have number of slides. So currently it is set to 10, but we can change it to, let's say for this example, 5 slides. So this will create 5 slides that will have the content based on the research paper. So this will create 5 slides that will have the content based on the research paper. And this will create the 5 slides with text related content. And if we want to include the images as well, we can simply check this checkbox which says include images. It is already checked right now. So what this will do is that this will create 5 slides with text related data, and then it will also include the slides with images. So there will be more than 5 slides. Let's click on generate presentation and see how it works. So it says that it is generating the presentation slides. So it has generated the slides. Here we can see it is our first slide. We can click on the next, and it will show us the image slides with its description here. So this is the image that is extracted from the PDF file. And this is another image file. It's the second text related slide. Then this image is generated through the content of the paper. So this image is not present in the paper, but we have generated this through the content of the paper. And this is the third text related slide. Then this is the fourth. Then we have images. And this is the fifth and the last one. We can go to the first slide using this button. And if you want to go to the last slide, we can click on this. It also provides the visual suggestions as well as a speaker note. So we can include the diagram which is suggested, and we can take into consideration the speaker notes. And if we want to download this whole generated slides in a text file, we can simply click on this save as text, and this will download the content of the slides in a text file. We can click on this, and we can see here this is the content of first slide, and then we have the second slide. We cannot display the image in a text file, so it has the name of the image and the description which is present in the slide, and same is the case for others. We can download these slides in a PowerPoint presentation. So it is downloading the PowerPoint. We can check here. So this is the slide which is generated. This is our first slide. This is the second slide, which includes the images, the third one, and the rest of the slide. This is the last one. And this is the one of the layout or template of the slide. If we generate a new slide, then it will provide with the new template. We can also see the designs of those presentations. So we will go to a folder here, And here we have the five presentations with the same content but different design. So let's see the first one. So this is the first presentation, and and the content is same as we can see. Let's see this second one. So the second one is what our code has generated. So our code has randomly selected this design and added to the download PowerPoint button. And because of that, when we click on the download button, it provides this particular layout for this presentation. Let's see the third one. So this is the third template for design. We will see the fourth one. We will see the last one as well. So this is the last template. We can add as many template as we want. So these are all the templates that are configured in this app. We can add as many templates as we want. In the future, we can also add the functionality that generates a unique layout or design for the presentation slides each time they are generated, ensuring that no previous design is repeated. So this is how the project research assistant works. The app generates detailed summaries, practical code implementations, and presentations from research papers. Now we will look at the tech stack. This entire application is built using Python, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. It uses AI agents for different functionalities like summary generation, code implementation, and presentation creation. Now we will look at the use cases. First, we have a student learning enhancement where a student can understand complex papers, generate implementation code for thesis projects, and create presentation materials for academic conferences. Second is academic research support. Researchers can quickly analyze literature reviews, extract key findings, and generate summaries to accelerate their research workflow and stay updated with developments in their field. Third, we have educational content creation, where professors can create lecture materials, generate code examples, and develop presentations from research papers for their courses. Fourth, we have industry research analysis, where companies can analyze cutting edge research, implementation ideas, and create technical presentations for stakeholders and teams. Fifth, we have content creators and technical writers who can analyze research papers to create blog posts, tutorials, and educational content for technical audiences. In future, we can include a functionality that dynamically generates a unique layout or design for each presentation, ensuring that no design is ever repeated. Additionally, we could support a broader range of visualizations in presentations, extending beyond the bar plots. Now, we will look at the value proposition. Here is how this AI-powered research platform adds value across different areas. First one is time-saving research efficiency. This app reduces hours of paper reading into minutes of focused analysis. Users can process papers quickly and extract key insights efficiently. Second, we have implementation acceleration where developers and researchers can generate practical code implementations directly from research papers. Third, we have presentation automation where academics and professionals can generate presentations with speaker notes and visual suggestions automatically. Fourth, we have educational support where educators can convert research papers into teaching materials, code examples, and presentation slides for their courses. If we talk about the limitations, the app currently captures numbered labels like Figure 1 and Figure 2, reflecting their positions in the paper rather than the presentation slides. This can be improved in the future. If you need help with your projects, have difficulty learning these concepts, or want to deepen your understanding of how things like this work, Coders Arts is here to support you. We offer personalized project assistance, one-to-one live sessions, help with building AI-related applications, and full development and deployment services. Visit us at www.codersarts.com or reach out directly at contact@codersarts.com. You will also find our LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook handles linked in the description box below. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out our latest tutorials. Thank you.